You can make money building websites as a side hustle or a freelancer part-time. I know because I've done it. This is a storytime segment about how and why I started using Duda as a website builder and how it propelled me into consistent part-time freelance work. I thought I'd break from my tutorial routine and really talk to you about how I got here, who I am, who I'm not. And I think by going over some of those points, it may help you in some reflection as well, when it comes to starting your freelance work, side hustle, or growing an agency, whatever it is you're trying to do. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Tom Connery, and I build most of my websites on the Duda platform. What's Duda? It's the secret web design platform that many agencies use to provide responsive, just fantastic websites for their clients, mostly small businesses. The key thing about Duda is being able to provide those websites at scale. Unlike WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, or Weebly, or any other, Duda was specifically designed for agencies. But that doesn't mean you can't use Duda as a DIY website builder as well. In full transparency, I have a full-time job. I've been working in the software and IT industry for 20 years or so now, and entrepreneurship wasn't something I considered really following or doing in my younger years. I always planned on going to school, going to college, and finding a great job and working in engineering or software and something along those lines. Although I consider myself successful, I don't run a seven-figure or six-figure digital agency, website building company, etc. Instead, I work as much as I want to. I keep my expenses really low. I enjoy what I do. I add some help from people when I need it. And overall, I just really enjoy learning the craft and helping small businesses. All of my side hustle, freelance, web design and digital marketing type work started from helping just one friend. And then over time, it expanded to family businesses and then Fiverr as a gig freelancer. That's what's super important about getting started. It really only takes one close friend or family member. Sure, I wanted to help that friend, but for me, there were two primary reasons why I wanted to freelance and get started with the side hustle. Number one, I love learning software and technology and being a little bit technical. And sometimes in my career, I've been very hands-on and technical, and other times not as technical. And I sort of found this need to want to learn technical things. So I would do that outside of work when I had an opportunity and if something I was interested in. And number two, I really wanted a secondary income in order to invest more, save for my kids' college, to take better vacations, and maybe save for something I normally wouldn't buy. And I guess the other part of that is sort of protection, income protection. So due to layoffs and things that may be out of your control, if you're working full-time, it can be nice to have a secondary income, even if it's a small one, to offset an income disruption. What about you? Do my reasons sound familiar so far? Are they resonating? Let's dig a little deeper. You see, I've lost my job multiple times. Layoffs suck, but they can happen to anyone who works for an employer. I've learned a lot from that experience, and it actually has transformed the way that my family lives today. And that's why I believe that you should also have some sort of side hustle, freelance gig, or secondary income. Where you take that side hustle is ultimately up to you and a little bit of luck. Is it possible that this secondary income could become your full-time gig someday? Totally possible. It really is. It's really up to you and what your goals are and what you're setting out to achieve. But just try to go in realistic expectations. Websites. For me, it was websites. That was the entry point. And my first Duda website was created in the summer of 2016. So yeah, I've been using Duda for a little over 5 years now. A friend of mine, I played softball with a bunch of guys, and one of them, Joe, owned his own business. He was a welder by trade, and he bought out his partner in a business that provided fabrication of steel security cages that are installed in outdoor air conditioning units. And that's because in some areas, those units can be broken into, can be stolen. Some people take the parts out of them, some people steal them entirely, and it can cause some havoc for homeowners and landlords, property owners, things like that. So I got to learn a little bit about Joe's business in the process, which is always a good thing. We even made some videos on YouTube on how to install his cages and whatnot. But Joe had a WordPress website that was outdated. Neither him nor his partner were managing the patches, maintenance, and security vulnerabilities. He wasn't exactly tech savvy, so adding products for sale and updating pages, that wasn't for him. I have built multiple WordPress sites in the past, but I had no interest in managing WordPress as part of his small business. And for the first time, I was exploring the idea of a white labeled solution that could provide websites to clients. Add the fact that Duda is a drag and drop builder where coding is pretty much optional, and it just helped me lean more in that direction. If the term white label is new to you, it basically means that you can use another company's software platform, but put your own brand on it, your own label, where your clients wouldn't even know the word Duda. They don't have to know the word Duda. That's basically up to you whether or not you want to share the software platform or not. You could just call it your own proprietary software platform if you wanted to, or whatever, some way to describe it. I know a lot of agencies do that today. There are actually some large agencies out there who use Duda, and you just have no idea. Anyway, there are a handful of solutions I was reviewing, but why did I stick with Duda specifically? Their new responsive platform allowed me to switch from desktop view to tablet to mobile and design for each. And they were specifically marketing against WordPress. Tired of WordPress, stop using WordPress. And all of their material it's like they were speaking directly to me. I was tired of WordPress. I don't hate WordPress. I was tired of it. And I knew if I was going to provide a service for someone, it wasn't going to be through WordPress. And add the fact that Duda had an e-commerce capability, even though it was a little weak at the time, it was there and it worked. That sold me. I signed up for Duda's White Label Pro program for $249 annually. That option no longer exists today. In addition to the pro fee, I would be responsible for paying either a monthly or annual fee for every website that I publish or launch. The costs would vary whether I needed just a basic website or e-commerce included. I don't remember the exact costs for Joe's specific site when I launched it, but I remember I kept the margin like super low. I think I was making maybe $10 a month off my friend because I wasn't really trying to make money off anyone anyway. It was more like him saying thanks for providing the service, and I get to learn in the process. So I was happy and he was happy. This was what I needed in order to start this journey. Let me embarrass myself a bit now, and I'm going to switch screens, and you can see a little bit what Joe's website looked like when I designed it, although it's no longer active or published today. Once Joe's site was online and he was using it, he was happy. Like most freelance noobs, I started asking family and friends if anyone needed websites and ended up building 2 more. For that first year, I think I only had about 3 customers, and they were all close friends or family. I didn't grow it. I wasn't sure how to pursue it professionally, and I always kept my primary obligation to my full-time job. I also dabbled in different Fiverr freelance gigs online. That's Fiverr.com with 2 R's if you're not familiar with that site. I would build packing slips or workflow diagrams using Lucidchart. What else did I do? I think I did a short video explainer once as well. And that was just me sort of looking out at the freelance market for digital services. What am I capable of providing? What are people currently selling them for? How do I try this out? And it worked. And I was able to start selling little gigs here and there, making a little bit of extra money. Long story getting shorter, it's because of Joe that I'm here today making this video and able to succeed in this side hustle as I have. Joe lost his life on his 42nd birthday in January of 2019. We were the same age, and it was like a day before my second layoff occurred. So it was a strange time for me, and obviously difficult for Joe's family to go through. We worked together on his business here and there from 2016, 2017, a little bit in 2018. Kind of went our separate ways a little bit. I remember helping him move to his new office location, or his new fabrication area, I should say, helping him set up, his computer, printer, things like that, making sure he could access his site, update inventory, the basics. We both love baseball, always talked about the Red Sox and different sports. We went to some of the Orlando City soccer games together. He was a season ticket holder there, and I just had some great memories with Joe. If I started with his one business, that means you can too. And if you're really interested and you love learning and you want some secondary income and possibly could grow it to some full-time gig, this is a great way to start. And Duda is the software I use to help make that happen. I can't thank Joe enough for asking me that simple question of, do I build websites? Checking my &Co invoicing and transaction list, it looks like I've made a little over $75,000 in US dollars part-time since Joe's passing. And you may be thinking, who cares? That's nothing. But you also may be thinking, wow, an extra $75,000 over the last couple of years, that could help a lot of people. That could help you. And that's exactly correct. I mean, it's work that I enjoy doing, that I get to learn. I get to help businesses, get to help people, and I'm making money I wouldn't have had at all otherwise. And that's pretty cool. Some of that income has been completely passive because as I began to work more in this field and think more about how I could provide value in other ways, I started launching other sites and selling different products. And again, I keep evolving, trying to figure out what's going to stick, what's going to work, and where do I like spending my time. Your approach when it comes to websites can vary. So you can sell to small businesses directly if you really like knocking on doors and emailing people and making phone calls and walking into businesses and talking to them about websites and how you can provide value and maybe save them some money. That's one way to go about it. You can also become a partner with Duda in a way and fulfill websites on behalf of other agencies. So sometimes agencies are looking for skilled website builders or designers. And if your skills become good enough, you can definitely go that route as well. I've built many Duda websites for agencies and small businesses all over the world, not just my local area. There's also a widget builder and different customizations you could probably do and get involved with Duda if you like to develop or do some coding. And you can even build some templates, which is something I'm experimenting with right now. But overall, it really just depends on your lifestyle, your interests, and your personal goals and figuring out what approach do you want to take. Maybe you try them all. I hope this video did help you when it comes to understanding the why and the how on starting your web design side hustle or freelance business. This is really just a fraction of my story, but it's honest and it allowed me to share something personal with you that was, again, not like my normal tutorials. I hope you will continue to follow my YouTube journey. I'm here to support you, especially in Duda website design. You'll also see some videos from me regarding other apps and supportive services, just things that I want to help sort of market and ensure that you are aware of and how they can add value to you and your business. I have every intention of creating more videos on this channel. So if any of those topics interest you, go ahead and click subscribe right now. It really shows me and tells me that you're interested in this content, that you want to make money, either side hustle or even full-time in this world of making websites. If that is you, you want to subscribe to this channel. If you use Duda already, you most definitely want to subscribe to this channel because there will be things you don't yet know about the platform that I will be sharing. And you may already know some of the stuff I share as well, but there's going to be some great value here, I guarantee it. And of course, from time to time, this is my personal channel, so maybe I'll share a vlog or something now and then. But I think for the most part, I didn't want to create a web design channel or something specific to my business. I wanted to keep this a personal channel, so that way I've got less rules to follow when it comes to creating content. Because just like I mentioned about trying things in the freelance world, I kind of want to just try some different videos too and see what I like doing, see what my audience likes and so on. And that's just part of the learning process. Okay, before we go, very, very important, this is time sensitive. Duda has a promotion going on right now in August. It ends, I think, September 1st, like midnight. So you basically have the month of August to use this. There are two coupon codes. It is Team50, that's 50, or Agency50, 50. And that will save you 50% off of a new Duda team plan or agency plan. There is no discount or promotion for their basic plan. And I will actually talk about the plans a lot more probably in my next video, so I can just get it out of the way. I haven't done that in a while because plans can change with software companies, and I kind of want to create a video that can be static or work well for a long period of time. But heck, I can't control the pricing. But I think it's important that people understand it. You can go to duda.co plans and check them out. I am a Duda affiliate, and I have a free trial sign up link in the description below. So if you use that trial, I would only get any type of small commission if you ended up activating your plan. So if you happen to do that, awesome. I can't thank you enough. I mean, again, I'm out here to help you discover this platform and make money with this platform. And by you using my link, you're basically sending me a thank you. So I really appreciate that. Just be sure to use the code TEAM50 or Agency50 when you activate your subscription plan. Now, again, I think I already explained this earlier, but once you have a plan, either of those two plans will actually include the publishing of one or more websites. I think the team plan is currently 2. Agency plan, I think, is 4. And what that means is there would be no additional charge unless it was an e-commerce site that you were publishing. But you basically have the ability to publish 4 websites on the agency plan under the main plan cost. And once you go beyond 4, there's a small fee, basically either monthly or annual, to publish new sites past that point. It's all clearly explained in the plans and pricing page. Say that a few times fast. If you found value in this video and you like me sharing something personal, this is where you like the video. You click it, you click it, click it, click it. Well, you click it once, but basically by liking this video, you're showing me that, Tom, you should get out there and keep making more videos. And that's sort of a thank you. Another way I can clearly understand I need to get my butt back to work with more recording. And yes, subscribe. If you do ring the little bell icon and say like notified all, whatever it is, that will make sure that your YouTube feed has a notification every time I publish a new video. So if you don't want to miss anything I do, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell. I welcome comments, feedback, and other video ideas of anything else you'd like to see here on this channel. And before I go, if you haven't seen this Duda video about the secret website builder that agencies use, I did a video like that. Check out this video right over here. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.